Hi, I'm Damon from Joie. I'm going to show you today how to install and use the Joie Spin 360 in rearward facing mode. Now with the Spin 360, one of the best ways to install it into the vehicle is actually in the forward facing mode, even though you may be wanting to use it rearwards facing. So to start off with, depress the grey button at the side, and we can use either side and fully extend the ISOFIX connection itself. As we've fully extended that then, we're going to place it into the vehicle. What we're best to do is, by using it in forward facing mode, if we're standing at the outside of the vehicle, we should have enough room then that we can reach all the way over and place our thumb at the back of the ISOFIX connection on both sides at the same time, to give that then a little push to ensure that we've connected fully. As you see, it's gone green once it's actually connected into the vehicle. Once we've installed it into the vehicle, what we then want to do is set the ISOFIX support leg. So setting the ISOFIX support leg is just as easy as connecting it to the vehicle itself. What I want to do is depress the grey buttons at the side, drop it down to the vehicle floor, and ensure then that we just click it just one more position to ensure we've got a good firm platform and that we're not actually overextended as we've installed it into the vehicle. We'll then see the green indicator marks on the top of the foot section itself to show us again that the seat is installed fully. As we've got that there then, we'll operate the lower of the two buttons. So the lower button here, this one allows the seat to rotate. The upper button allows the seat to sit up and recline. So operate the lower button to rotate. Choose the desired position, which of course for a younger child would tend to be in the most reclined position of all. Now with this product, basically we can install and leave in as we actually initially fitted it. So we can install and leave with the ISOFIX fixings in its maximum position. At any point to gain extra space in the vehicle, so we have of course still got a gap here, we can move the seat inwards. So it's best to depress the grey button there to move inwards, and we can gain extra space, so it gives of course other occupants in the vehicle greater cabin space in there. The majority of cars we can still operate the rotate function or gain access to the recline without need to move the seat. We just basically just place our arm and of course go straight through the back of the seat. So straight through there enables us to activate the rotate button to rotate the seat around for front loading in a 3-door, or for the most common use of course side loading in a 5-door vehicle. So very easy to operate. If you are finding there's too much friction in the car between the seat and the vehicle seat, then we can extend the seat outwards. So again, depress that button at the side, pull it out here, which can sometimes allow you to pop your arm straight on down at the top to do the rotation, but will reduce the amount of friction between the two components there to make easier rotation. Now side loading is always the best thing because it's saving your back and reducing the chances of bumping the child's head on the vehicle roof line. So it is better to do the side loading for getting the child in and out. As we swizzle that back around there, we have got an automatic system built onto our ISOFIX. So no matter what position the seat is actually installed in the vehicle, in the event of a collision or sufficient forces on the product, it can and will automatically retract in, and that's a safety device system to absorb energy. So depending on vehicles, some seats are very angled here at the bottom, and of course between leather and cloth seats there can be different friction levels. So depending on the roads we're driving on, some people will find that this will gradually and slowly but surely during the journey automatically retract itself in there. Nothing to be concerned about there, the seat is doing the job that it's designed to do. Now of course, occupant within the seat itself has perfectly adequate space in here, whether it's extended out or retracted back against the seat. So there's no negativity with regards to the child's space. Will last the child all the way from birth all the way through to approximately 4 years old. Now hopefully that's helped you with regards to the installation of the Joie Spin 360. Removing it of course is exactly the opposite to what we've just done really. So to start off with, rotate the seat itself to get it back into forwards facing mode so we can easily get our arms around. If we are struggling with that, because of course I'm pretty tall so I've got quite long arms, but if we are struggling to get both arms around at the same time, what we can do is do one at a time. So simply push on the seat itself to take the pressure off it. If we find that's not sufficient, extend the seat out, so we're reducing the load off the ISOFIX connection, which which then takes the pressure off and allows the mechanism to unlatch really easily. So if we're doing one side at a time, we just simply depress the button and just pull it out, as you see, just only 1/2 inch. So just pull it out 1/2 inch, come round to the other side of the vehicle and just repeat that process exactly the same to get it back out of there. With all Isofix style car seats, if they are under pressure, so for example, I'll force that in there. So if I'm pulling on this seat here and we've got the pressure on there, although I'm still pressing the 2 correct buttons, that seat and mechanism will not release of its own accord. We have to take the pressure off. So if we push hard with our thumb there, squeeze the lever, it will eject off even when it's under pressure very easily once you know the technique. So hopefully that's been of some use for you today. Thank you for listening.